Hello, mathematicians. Today we are going to be solving multi-step equations in one variable. This is part 2. The difference between what we were doing on part 1 and what we're going to be doing on part 2 is the distributive property. To do the distributive property, you multiply the number outside the parentheses with both of the numbers inside the parentheses. So we're going to multiply -5 times -3n, and that equals +15n. And we are going to multiply -5 times 6, and that's going to give us -30. We're going to bring the rest of the problem down. Then it becomes a two-step equation. So we're going to add 30 on both sides. That gives us 15n equals -105. And we're going to divide by 15. That gives us n equals -7. Number 2. We're going to distribute the 7 with the 6x minus 3. The 6x that's way in the front is not distributed. And the 267 that's way in the back is not distributed. Only the number directly in front of the parentheses. 7 times 6x, 42x. And 7 times -3 is -21. Next, we bring down the rest of the problem. We have two variables on the left side, so we can combine those to make 48x. And now it's a two-step problem. So we're going to add 21 and divide by 48. And x equals 6. For number 3, the distributive property is going to be used on the right side of the equation. -3 times r is -3r, and -3 times -5 is +15. Then we bring down the rest of the problem, and we have one r on both sides, and we have one constant on both sides. Let's get rid of one of the r's. I chose to get rid of the 3r. So I eliminated the 3r by adding 3r on both sides, which gives me -20 plus 5r, because I combined them, equals 15. Now it's just a two-step problem. So I can add 20 and divide by 5. And r equals 7. On the last one, I made sure that I picked a pretty tough one so that I could show you how to do the kind of tough. So I am going to multiply -4 times -8k to get 32k, and -4 times 8 to get -32. Then I brought down the rest of the problem and saw that there were two separate k's on the left side of the equal sign. So I combined those into 33k. The biggest mistake that I see on these kind of problems is people want to subtract that k on the k and the 32k. But that doesn't make any sense because they're on the same side and we can just put them together. That only makes sense if they're on separate sides of the equal sign. We subtract 6k or 33k. It doesn't really matter. I chose to subtract 6k to eliminate one of the k's, and I have 27k minus 32 equals 22. Now it's just a two-step problem, so I can add 32 and divide 27, and k equals 2. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.